sizing up a dimmer coat for the stalling. Just one thing, you ain't a pirate, are you? Well then, it's time you were stalled to rogue. Pull on your best beater cases, and I'll swear you myself when you're ready. And now I could fill your wattles with the storied history of our guild, but that's just wids and wind. The most important thing, the only thing we care about, is getting the job done. Now most folk, and I'm assuring you're among them, know that not long after Limsa's founding, Sidra was overrun by a motley collection of pirates and thieves. But as wild as that lot were, it soon became clear that they would end up all end up killing each other if they didn't lay down a few rules, unspoken code of conduct, as it were. 1. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Limsonians. 2. You don't crook a crew out of their spoils. And 3. You don't trade coals like they were cattle. I'll admit the finer points of the code were might murky, but most agree on these 3 at least. And you might be thinking none of that amounts to a sack of dillberries now the Admiral outlawed piracy, but in back alleys and black markets where someone's grip ain't so tight, or the Admiral's grip ain't so tight, the code's still alive and well. His terminology is awkward to say. And that's just the law, and just as the law is enforced by the Yellow Jackets, the code is regulated by us rogues. We go where the shadows are the darkest and handle justice to them as break the code. Some rum-soaked cove steals goods from the wrong call, and we steal them back. That's the job of my natty lad. Of course, we don't hop the twig when blade works call for it neither. You'll see there's more to our dagger play than sticking calls with the pointy end. We'll weaken the mark with poison, fade away and strike into Darkman's, whatever it takes to get the work done. Well, Drumcren, what do you say to that? Got the guts to do a rogue's job? Do you have the guts? Yes. Alright then, first off, we'll have to get your kit sorted out. A rogue needs to be light on his dew beaters to stay on the mark's trail. The job might have you fighting across a deck or weaving through a mob, and the last thing you want is a bleeding great axe that what hooks on every rope and post. That's why we stick to daggers. They'll let you slip through the streets just as easily as they let you slip through a rook's ribs. His manner of speech is awkward. Here, take these stabbers and see how they look on you. Just don't get so excited with your new toys that you forget to dress for the role. You'd be surprised at how many coats come back to me in their bloody small clothes. Oh, they're better than my fishing pole. My god, it's awkward to speak in his vernacular. I hit Windows key. Wouldn't be a major issue. I have it set up so it only records this screen, but still, it's a nuisance. Also, I need to uninstall everything. I'm sorry, not uninstall things. I need to delete some older videos because I'm running out of space. Wouldn't want to run out of space in the middle of a recording, you know? Recommended gear? That. I'll make the gear set though, I'm not adding it to my thing down there. Pointers and dagger play. Managed to strap on those daggers without cutting yourself? Well, we're off to a good start, I'd say. Next, you'll want to get a feel of the weight and speed of your new weapons. Reckon those bleeding cheats in the fields outside Limsa should serve for your first lesson. I test your blades on a few of those lambs, and slicing up some rats and pugils for a good measure. Mind you, mill them beasties one at a time though, lad. I know you've served far worse in the past, but you're no dimmer dabbed with them stabbers just yet. Dimmer dabber? Alright. My god, I hate his language. Anyway, I'll grab... You know what? I don't give two shits. I'm leaving. No, wait. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go grab the armorer's thing, and then I'm leaving. Then they can get stuffed. Spinning edge. Attack with a potency 150. Your list. We'll go back to Gladiator. Alright. We'll head over here, then we'll head back to the airship landing. So, yeah. Ooh. So you want to be a blacksmith. Alright. What about the doors just open automatically? Very handy. Like the doors on Star Trek. Whoosh, whoosh. In here, I guess. Angel Ruby. That's the, you know, show Ruby by Rooster Teeth. It's spelled the same way. R-W-B-Y. So I just found that funny. 2 guild receptionists. Sound the hammer and bring you... Nah, I can't walk away. Sound the hammer and bring you in from the street, did it, lad? Well, it's well you found it... let's just click past that. No. Oh, yeah, they both say different things. So I'll pause it and read. Read. No. Bugger off. Oh, we'll talk with you. Sound the hammer and bring you in from the street, did it, lad? It's well that you found the din and inviting, for the Armourers Guild is not the place for quiet revelry. If the clangor of metal striking metal is music to your ears, mayhap you've the spirit of the shipwright. Are you of mind to join our guild? Take it from me, lad. There's no greater joy than working a shapeless lump of iron into a shining breastplate with your own hands. What say you then? Well said, lad. Now we shall cover a bit of the guild history before forging ahead with formalities. The armourer's craft is a shoot-off of blacksmithing. Time was when armourers and smithies were one and the same, but as years trickled by, the techniques for working sheet metal into armour and plates became a specialised trade, and smithies were showed uncommon skill and passion for the trade earned themselves the title of armourer. Now, as you can probably imagine, the skills necessary to making armour are also needed for shipbuilding. But building ships is a bit harder than knocking out simple helms, which led armourers who were good enough to work on boats to claim the title of shipwright. Of course, it was one thing calling armourers blacksmiths and shipwrights armourers, but it was quite another calling shipwrights blacksmiths, because building a ship and building a hatchet couldn't be more difficult. It seemed as though a line needed drawing, and seeing how Limsa Limnosa was built on the strength of her navy, you can imagine why the armourers chose to cut their ties with smithies and establish a guild of their own. As for the smithies, well, the whole notion of an independent armourers guild never did sit well with them, and there's been a fair old rivalry between the two factions ever since, trying to outdo each other we are. Which is why we are ever on the lookout for new talent to help us keep the smithy bastards into place. All you need to do is impress a Forge Master, and we can start you off on your training. Be warned, Forge Master Hanansa's tongue can strip the scales off a fishback at 40 paces. Seeing that, you won't find a fair mistress this side of the Strait of Nald'thal. Let me know when you've mustered the courage to speak with her, and I'll see to the rest. Is your man wake up? We're ready to throw your lot in with the armourers? Yes. Then time to make you known to the Forge Master. The no empty title, she's renowned fishwright, one of the finest shipwright and renowned crafter in place. Go talk with her. I'm just starting to hate their manner of speech. Another aspiring armourer, are you? Welcome. I am Hanaz, the Forge Master of this guild. I take it so-and-so has explained to you the history and nature of our craft. Good. I've little to add on that front, save this. The life of an armourer is not an easy one. Day after day you'll pit flesh and blood against iron and flame, and without a passion for the forge you'll fail, but passion alone will not make an armourer of you. To truly master this craft, you must be possessed of a will as unyielding as the metals you work. Knowing what lies before you, have the fortitude to persevere. Ah, I see you have no fear of hard work. That as well. Consider your request to join the guild approved. But if you ever give me aught less than your best, be out the door before you realize my boot is connected with your backside. Are we clear on that? Do you realize you're right near the edge of this, right? And you're tiny. Like, seriously, tiny. I dwarf you. My character could pick her up and just throw her off with the gentlest of throws. If only I could do that. Good, now we understand each other. Let us begin with the basics. What is your name? Dromkren. Very well, Dromkren, this is called a doming hammer. So, dom or sub? Here, grip it firmly, note its weight. Let me know when you feel comfortable with it in your hand. I'll tell you if you're holding it properly. This. I'll worry about armor and all this other shite later. I'm only interested in lancing. Wishes you to see you use the hammer. Ah yes, if I didn't know better, I think you were in armor, Drumcran. Of course I do know better. Until you craft something with that hammer of yours, you'll look like a babe with a rattle to me, and have no intention of mothering you. Make no mistake. I mean to beat you into an artisan, however hard I have to pound. Save your sweat for the forge, lad. Don't expect you to fashion full suits of plate on your first day, so pay close attention to my instructions. Be diligent in your work, and skill will come in time. Now let's be your first lesson, shall we? I want you to take up your armor and make me a bronze ingot. Mundane task I grant you, but one every armor must master. Bronze, you see, is the most basic material of a craft, and bronze ingots are its building blocks. 'Tis not the strongest of alloys, of course, but it is that very quality that makes bronze so easy to shape, the metal of choice for a novice armor. To forge your ingot, you'll need to produce 2 chunks of copper ore, a chunk of tin, and an ice shard. And the ore can be purchased here at the guild. The ice shard you'll have to find on your own. Well, are you waiting for me to swing your arm for you, or may I help you to have me swing my boot? Yeah. I've got a hammer. You've got a nice noggin. And I'll just go over and... Do I really care about being a marauder? Or not? No. The answer is no. I'm going to fling myself down below. I'm sorry, I just don't give enough of this shit. I am duly sorry, but I just don't. Okay, let's fling myself down. Come on. Really? Invisible walls. How you vex me. Alright. Alright, if I go down here... if I could find it. Find the way down. Because I can't just fling myself off. Here will do. Christ, if there's only that bit of a gap, don't... just let me fall. Denston. Huh. For a moment I thought that said Dresden. It's like... I just got very excited. Enjoyed the first Dresden novel. Haven't got around to reading the rest. Oh, beastskin. Let's go. In blood. Christ. Really? Alright, wandering this way. I can make the bronze hop on, and bronze albemic, as well as bronze skillet. Cool. So anyway, stairs down. It seems to actually be inside the Adventurers Guild. I didn't think they would have it there. But alright. Just wander through here. Here we go. These people really love their naval shite. Attendant, airship landing. Yes. Oh, there's a lift in the place? Huh. Could have used that, I suppose. Didn't know about it, though. Foreign levy flyer. Come to join us on Frontline or questions? Frontline campaigns, questions. Ul'dah, Luminosa, and Gridania have all refused to relinquish their claims to the disputed territories. Settled matter once and for all, it's been decreed that the armies of each nation shall meet in civilized conflict on the field of battle. There are large-scale battles between companies of adventurers. Take part, go to the PvP thing. Same grand company. Gridania, yes. I'm gonna stop reading those. It's killing me. Don't know what's with the pale greenish tinge to the people's flesh, but whatever. I'm not one to judge. I'm so judging. So judging. I just hope you can hear when I whisper, because I don't think I can get away with lowering the audio any further. Ah, god damn. Doing my throat in here. I was actually expecting another cutscene with the Garlean Empire. Ooh. Action, you know, drop off here. Just, you know, it's kind of dramatic, you know? I'm the one, like, pizza delivery driver we had before. Yeah, he was very dramatic in driving into our driveway. And he's just, like, delivering pizza. So anyway, must be the envoy from Ul'dah. The elder seat seer wants to see you. Yeah, I don't care. Serpent Honor Guard. I do like the windows. Greetings, good sir. You are the Ul'dah envoy, are you not? I've received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at the altar. Never says altar. She'll make you to go to stand where the elder Seatsier resides. How do I leave? Up here, I guess? Canopy Proprietress. Who are you? Oh, it's the Adventurers Guild. It is an honor indeed to receive visitors from afar. As you may imagine, the 12's wood has scarcely begun to recover from the devastation wrought by the calamity, and Gridania wants all the help we can get. I hope we can count on yours. Alright. Oh, there's a main door here. Alright. Anyway, before I do anything else, I'm becoming a lancer. Screw being a carpenter, I might deal with that later, but I'm becoming a lancer. You know that rested XP? I wonder if that carries over to the other classes. Yeah, it does. Okay. It's all the way up here. And where I need to go is over here. By the Conjurer's place. Could also become a botanist if I so pleased, but there's plenty of professions here, and while I would have interest in trying my hand at all of them, at present I have little interest. A little drive to do so. I'm more interested in becoming a lancer at long fucking last. Nothing else. And even when I become a lancer, I'm gonna have to level it up. So it's gonna take a little bit. Fledgling adventurer. Oh, no. I'll deal with that when I'm a lancer. Welcome to the Lancer's Guild, adventurer. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you've come to the right place. Here at the Lancer's Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another, and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? Yes. Very well. I shall provide you with the insight into the history of our guild. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the 12's wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters across the realm, many eager to test their mantle against the famed might of our wood whalers. They just love whaling at people's penises. And here was Gridania, and it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact. Eventually gave